obviously with these kinds of things, the long-term impact is hard to tell. And I think that one of the sort of factors at play as to whether this will, affect the next general election, for example, is if Labour are able to provide a credible alternative vision for the country when it comes to, I guess, the sleaze issues, also the economy. And I think over the weekend we did see a bit of a dip in 3 polls for the Tories, sort of on the back of that. And of course, that was before sort of the events of this week. We've seen a lot of backlash against the integrated rail plan launch today, which obviously has scrapped a big part of the HS2 plan. And I think that one of the things that comes into my head when I think about, let's say, the arguments over the Northern Powerhouse is realistically whether they spend more on HS2 or less, or they scrap this or that part of it. One of the main things just sticking in my head is, in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, which technically is still going on, we still have certain restrictions. The government could actually bring in more restrictions again, which was obviously include a big impact on business as it has previously. One of the things in my head is, we have soaring energy costs. Yesterday, the ONS obviously announced the Consumer Price Index had more than doubled the Bank of England's target. So the main thing in my head, it's not necessarily the day-to-day sort of issues that go on. Not suggesting they're not important, of course, and the government has definitely made mistakes, I think, in the past 2 weeks, as we all know. But I'm just thinking, at the next election, people are going to vote probably with what they think is better for their pockets, or what they think the current government has done wrong, for their income.